Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Terry Weber, CEO of Biote, to discuss breaking down the barriers to investing in the global menopause market. Terry, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Tell us about Biote and what the company's mission is.
Biote is a hormone optimization company. So we work with medical practitioners to help with hormonal imbalances through all phases of a patient's life. So our mission is absolutely to have our patients feel the very best they've ever felt.
How big is the menopause market?
It's amazing. Internationally, it's a $600 billion market, and I think almost no one is aware of that. That statistic stops everyone. And if you look at the US and just hormone treatment, it's a $7 billion market in the US with a CAGR predicted of 7% in the next 5 years.
Yeah, that statistic stopped me in my tracks as well when I was reading through the notes. How do you attract male investors to a market involving women's health products, and particularly menopause? And how do you break down the stigma of menopause?
It's different. Women's health just in general has been a tough market to get research investment in for many, many years. So just getting attention in women's health, much less something like aging and menopause. So few people even understand what menopause is. Even in doing presentations to young investors, I've had to explain what menopause is, and especially to overseas investors where it's not culturally talked about. But if you really, how to catch anyone's attention in a market is to show them the numbers. So if you look at suffer from hormonal imbalances, and 47 million women in the US have profound symptoms on menopause. So the numbers are there, 80% untreated. And then give them, Biote has an unusual disruptive model that really allows the patients to invest in their own health. And it's a different model, and it allows us to catch attention with the investor market. So that's been how I've done it. Destigmatizing is really talking about having them think about their wives or their mothers, and really thinking about how to make this personal.
So tell me a little bit more about the Biote model so we understand it correctly. What service and solutions are you providing specifically?
So we provide actual hormone optimization through practitioners. So we work with OBGYNs, family practice, we educate and really teach those practitioners the things they didn't learn in med school. So 80% of doctors leaving med school don't feel like they're trained in menopause. So that stigma is just not in the investment market. It's all through our society. No one's focused on this market. And we're going to live 50 years past 50. That's a given. So it's a very large market where people want to feel good. And I think nowadays, whether it's your age or my age, we're all asking for solutions, and we want to feel good. We don't want to age like our parents and grandparents.
So let me ask you about the way you went to market. Why go the SPAC route versus a traditional IPO?
And that's kind of interesting, and that's where we're really lucky. We have solid, good numbers, and what the SPAC market allowed us to do was to go ahead and talk about forward-facing numbers. So it allowed me to show the numbers, plus provide a forecast for 2022. Also, what we did was found a SPAC sponsor that was really experienced both in finance and consumer. So it was 1 + 1 = 3. So even though you second guess yourself because the SPAC market's difficult now, I think we're really solid going out into this going public phase.
All right, Terry, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you so much. Take care.